What's going on, everyone? IB here, back for another episode of Pokemon Competitive Sets. This week, or this episode, I'll be doing some competitive sets over Primeape. Primeape is one of my favorite Pokemon. I could definitely say hands down, basically one of the top 10 I absolutely love. And Primeape has a little special place in my heart. Um, Always wondered what Pokemon I kind of looked like, and whenever I looked at myself in the mirror, I thought that Primeape was going to be the closest thing that I could think of to what I would look like. But other than that, Primeape is definitely good Pokemon. It's very fast with that base 95 speed, almost reaching base 100. A good attack stack at 105, and then its defenses aren't good, but they're well enough to take at least a soft hit. Now looking at these sets, first off we have two sets that everybody should know, and two sets that you can make up on your own, or that I've made up on my own. The first set I have here is the Choice Bandit set, Close Combat, Earthquake, and Stone Edge and U-Turn, Max Attack, Max Speed, Jolly Nature. This set you commonly see a lot as a late game sweeper. Close Combat dealing with being your main form of stab move, doing a lot of damage, but it has that downside of dropping your defenses by one. Earthquake, a good strong coverage move, really good against the electric types like Manectric within its tier, or any fire types that you see like Manectric, Mortar, Rhydon, Pokemon like that. Stone Edge, good coverage move, good to hit the flying types. And U-Turn is a good phasing move to switch out against. Next we have Choice Scarf. It's basically the same set, but different items. Choice Band of Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf is basically if you want to outspeed everything, and Bandit is just for damage. But I definitely say that Choice Scarf is the better set, mainly because with Bandit you're locked in just for power, but with Scarf you're locked in with speed. So knowing for a late game sweep, it's better to go with Choice Scarf. But if you're looking for just for damage, I definitely say that go for the Bandit set, because if you're looking to get a kill, then this will definitely be what set you'd be using. Next up, we have the Life Orb set. I'd swapped out Gunk Shot over Stone Edge, mainly because there are a bunch of bulky fairy types that you see within some lower tiers, maybe even some higher tiers if you decide to put Primeape on the team for a battle. Gunk Shot is definitely good as a coverage move, and then you have the regular moves: Close Combat, Earthquake, and U-Turn. Again, normal, EV spread, max attack, max speed, somewhat in defense. But like I said, Gunk Shot is definitely good for fairies that run through the tier. And that Life Orb allowing you to switch around moves and not just be locked in, unlike the Scarf and Bandit set. It's definitely a good idea just to run. Now this final set the set that I brought, or that I have here, is something that I came up with. It's definitely, what it's called is the Intimidate Revenge set. Here we have the Adrenaline Orb, which if you are intimidated, your speed stat gets raised by 1, and if with the Defiant ability, because usually with Primeape you'd have Vital Spirit, which prevents you from being asleep, but here we have the Defiant set. That means if your stat is lowered, any sort of stat is lowered, then your attack stat will be raised by 2. So this is definitely good for intimidate, because if you get your intimidated, your attack will be lowered 1, but then it'll get raised up to 2 stat changes, so you're basically at +1 in the end. Now with that general we'll be at +1 speed. So basically, think about this set. If you get hit by Intimidate, you're basically getting a free Dragon Dance up without having to click it, and getting to attack with 4 different moves that you have. I definitely say if you're getting intimidated, prevent from going from Mewtwo unless if it's very crucial in the battle. But stick with these moves if you're already intimidated, because at +1 you'll definitely do a lot of damage toward the team. And then here we just have a Primeape with other options. Now this is mainly for other moves. Acrobatics is definitely good without an item, or if you decide to run with Flying Gem. Now And Primeape has the elemental punches: Ice, Fire, Thunder Punch. Definitely good moves right there. It also has Taunt if you decide to bring it with it against Stall. Poison Jab, good coverage move. Definitely okay if you want to run it over a Gunk Shot, just because of accuracy. That's all fine. Final Gambit, if you love a Selgor, then you definitely know what this does. Final Gambit does the same sort of damage based on your HP. And with D34, I'm definitely sure it can knock out a squishy fast sweeper Pokemon. Cross Chop, if you just love to get crits, any sort of other moves. Low Kick, definitely good against heavy Pokemon. The real heavy Rock types, Ground type, Steel type Pokemon. Definitely good to have against. Pursuit, need Pursuit Trapper, you got one right here. Seed Bomb, definitely good against some bulky water types that you definitely see, especially the water ground ones like Quagsire, Swampert, Gastrodon. Gastrodon in Quagsire that you'll see most often. Seed Bomb is definitely a good coverage move to have, mainly because that those will be the main form of defense that you'll have to face within the low tiers. Well, with that being it, I hope all you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in the next episode, which hopefully won't be too long from now. Thank you and goodbye.